Hello, good people. Welcome back to the Kuhb Games YouTube channel. Welcome back to Meme Deck Monday. So, I was recording a different deck for this Meme Deck Monday, but decided it wasn't really memey enough, so just got to thinking, I'm like, why don't I just play with like the entire Ancient Gear archetype, which is only 3 cards in GOAT. We have the Golem, we have the Beast, and we have the Soldier. None of them are great. I guess Beast is probably the best one, Soldier is somewhat okay, and Ancient Gear Golem is just god-awful. Which is why we're only playing one of it. We are playing 3 of each of the others. So each of these cards has the effect that when it attacks, your opponent can't activate any spell or traps until the end of the damage step. And then depending on which one you are attacking with, they all have different effects. Gear Golem inflicts piercing damage. Beast negates the effect of a monster that's destroyed by it. And Ancient Gear Soldier doesn't actually have any extra effect. But you don't actually have to tribute for this guy, so gets an A+ in my book. But anyway, decided that since these were the only monsters that we were going to go with, I was only going to play 1 Golem because it's just not good, and these others are serviceable, so I'll play 3 of each of those. They're all machines. So I just decided to go with the limiter removal package for the deck, which also got me to include a Cypher Soldier in the main because I wanted to go with Giant Rats to search out the soldiers. The Giant Rats are also good for just tribute fodder for Beast and Golem, which also makes me add in a Jinzo here. Which, you know, since we have a lot of these tribute monsters, we can also add in the brain control. And then to go with, the machine package, I just chose Mechanical Chaser. I thought about adding in Dekoichi, thought about adding in Fusilier with maybe a skill drain package or something like that, but decided the effects in the deck were good enough that I didn't really want to go with the skill drain package, and I didn't want to make myself weak to Nobleman of Crossout at all in the main. We put in Dekoichi, and it got knocked. I really didn't want to have to add in like some sort of Dimension Fusion return package to make that good, something that you see in a lot of other machine decks and stuff like that. So just decided we were going to go with the aggressive route of the deck and play Mechanical Chaser, which is the highest attack machine non-tribute monster that we can play in this format. And then, of course, with the Giant Rats, we're just going to play a little bit of an Earth aggro package. We've got Exiled Forest, level 2, Injection Fairy Lily, Gigantes, and I guess Cypher Soldier fits into that as well. Other than that, everything pretty standard. On the side, we do have some Decrees, some Sakuretsus, Book of Moons. We have 3 copies of Spell Canceller. Since we've got, the whole brain control package, this is what I'm going to opt for play against Reasoning Gate. We also have Assura Priest and King Tiger that are good against Reasoning Gate. We've got another Cypher Soldier. We may as well put another Tribute in there, so we've got a Mobius as well. So that's going to be the deck. I have played a couple of test matches with it, and I've kind of obliterated some people. So hoping to continue that. Let's get to the matches. All right, we've got our first match here against Manito Bonito. I abandoned Paper Gang and immediately got punished for it. So just a PSA to everyone who thinks they should abandon Paper Gang, you should not. All right, this hand's fine. You get to lead on Giant Rat with a knock. Our opponent set a monster. Cool. Oh, very nice. This also, ooh, okay. This looks like the first Meme Deck Monday where we don't get full Trinity on turn 1, and we get to do the Trinity. Oh, never mind. This was bad. I should have duoed first. Probably not that big of a deal, but it is important that you don't give your opponent like any information before activating the duo, because it can influence what they discard. They're probably thinking, Giant Rat doesn't totally give the deck away, but they're probably thinking Earth Aggro or something like that. See if they discard a knock or something. Kaiku. Okay. Well, just gonna go ahead and Nobleman this face down, see what it is. Spy. You'd love to see that card getting out of here. Alright, so Kaiku, Breaker, Spy. Could be Thunderclap. You have all 3 spies. It could be Return. Could have a few things going on here. But we're gonna get in for 14. We're gonna set this ring. I kind of actually wish they would have kept the Breaker, because that's just like an easy ring target. And get some extra damage in to go with, Premature Burial, Limiter Removal, trying to kill very quickly. Okay, so now the opponent sets 2, so I get the feeling one of those is real, and the other's probably making us try to pick a 50-50 with an MST or something, if that's what we set. But I'm going to just attack with the Rat. If they have a Battle Trap, that's fine with me. If they don't, also fine with me. I'll set the Call of the Haunted and pass the turn. Dust Tornado, okay, I'm going to take out our call, no big deal. We get to keep the ring. So, interesting. I would imagine they would have set the Dust Tornado turn 1, but maybe not. Ask if they're declaring priority. It's fine. We lose our rat, no big deal. I'm just going to ring up this tribe here, get it out of here. Get some extra damage on the opponent while keeping our life total high. Brain control, I do like a lot. This could be like another dust tornado, something like that. We'll see. I'm just going to try to Prima the rat. Get it out here. Ask if it's good. Maybe they don't want a torrential here. Because I'm, giving them a thumbs up, like, is this good? Because I might summon another monster. And then we'll just pass the turn. Brain control and limiter removal, if we get to, like, pick up a gear soldier off of this giant rat, could be pretty good. But I'm just going to set a monster, pass the turn. Ooh, a gear soldier here? All right. I'm going to summon it for sure. Maybe we get to, as long as this rat can clear whatever this is, maybe we get to, kill our first opponent with gear soldier. That'd be pretty sweet. Attack with rat. Okay. Attack with gear soldier. Any damage steps? Any damage steps. Limiter removal. Good game. Oh, very nice, very nice. These cards are very good with limiter removal because your opponent can't activate battle traps, so that's pretty cool. So we're playing against, I'm going to say it's probably Return, honestly, seeing Dekoichi and Spy and all of those other cards. So, especially with like the Dust Tornado, stuff like that, so probably is going to be Return. What do we want against Return? We could bring in Decrees, but Sakuretsu armor seems pretty good here because they're going to be like warrior-y packaged up, and we could cut these, we can cut this, and we can add in a couple of decrees as well. I don't hate that. Do we have anything else that's not going to be good here? Jinzo's totally fine. Unfortunately, it's not great to bring in decrees with the Sakuretsus because, we are keeping a somewhat high trap count, but honestly, if we're decreeing them, we could be just totally fine, right? Maybe we want Mobius instead of decree, like bring in a Mobius, bring in a book. We also have the Cypher Soldier that's not good here, right? No. Cypher Soldier's not, hold on. Let's just do this. We'll bring in the Cypher Soldier and Mobius and just leave the decrees on the board. That seems totally fine to me. Maybe it's incorrect. I mean, decree's not bad in the matchup, but we are definitely interested in these Sakuretsu armors and the likes, so. Like to mostly bring in the decrees when we're at liberty of, not sighting in traps, taking out traps, stuff like that. Okay, so our opponent has a Solemn Judgment over there. Good lord. All right. Giant rat. Okay. All right. I mean, we'll eat on the Heavy Storm. Make our opponent pay 4,000. Yep. Activate MST. Cut your opponent's life points in half. You love that start. And then I'm just going to go Giant Rat and attack the face down. If it's a Morphing Jar, you got me. Sakuretsu. Sure. We'll lose the rat. I'll set a Sakuretsu of my own. Pass the turn. And it's going to get dusted. No problem. So we're already in an attrition battle here. And that's not really where I want to be with an Ancient Gear Golem in hand. And our opponent has a Deco. I'm not so sure I would have Saku'd the giant rat there, but I don't know what else is going on. So we'll see. Maybe that's fine. I'm just going to summon Mechanical Chaser. We don't really have a whole lot of... a whole lot of options here. We're basically just summon, attack, and, hope it gets us there. Mirror Force. Okay. So our opponent is very, take out what's in front of you, which is fine. It's clearly working here. Okay. Gravekeeper Spy. I mean, it makes a whole lot of sense if that's a spy. I'm not saying that their play was bad. I'm just making an observation. Our opponent is definitely just removing all of the monsters. 24, 38. Okay, so we're not dead. We're at 1,000. Looks like we're going to have to place our faith in a game 3 here. Summon Mechanical Chaser. Just attack over Sasuke. That's probably not the one. Nah, that's fine. Yeah, no limiter removal here. Opponent takes 50. We pass the turn. Okay. Yeah, Rhoda's going to be pretty good here. DD Warrior Lady. Sure, we'll make the opponent go through it. Oh, they have a Heavy Storm? Yeah, sure. We're done. Very nice. Do we want to make that change and bring in the decrees? No, I think all of this is still good. I think we're just running this back. Not saying decree is bad in the matchup by any means. but I still want all my traps. I think everything here is just fine. Okay, this hand is also fine. Just gonna summon Giant Rat, and I think from there I'm just gonna pass the turn. I don't feel the need to set heavy or brain control here. We have a brain control to get out our Ancient Gear Beast, which is gonna be pretty decent. I mean, unless it runs into a spy. If it runs into a spy, there's not really much we can do. Why this thing is only a 2000? It's kind of it's kind of upsetting, but you know, you do what you do. You do what you got to do. All right, so the opponent probably has another Solemn Judgment here. Mechanical Chaser is a good beater, so kind of like seeing that. I am just going to run out the Heavy Storm. Yep. Kind of thought there'd be a Judgment there. Do I want to summon Soldier? Yeah, I think I do. Well, yeah, let's just summon Soldier. It can at least get an attack in. If the opponent has Mirror Force, they have to Mirror Force on the Rat, which is totally fine. Thinking if they want to, you know, Torrential here, be my guest. That's totally fine. We can summon out Gigantes. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, a set Zombra. Neat. Well, I took out my I took out my Nox, even though the opponent does have, you know, Deco and Spy in the deck. Nox not the best. So let's get rid of, yeah, let's just get rid of the Soldier, I think. Let's see if we can get an attack in with this Gigantes. If not, no big deal. Yeah, Sakuretsu. This is fine. Pass the turn. All right, I think we're in a fine position. Opponent's at 4,000. We have a brain control into Beast. Glad I got that Gigantes down before Kaiku hit the field. All right, no back row, no back row, no back row. Yes. Ooh, and Graceful Charity. Okay. Can we please get a limiter removal here? No, but we got a Ring of Destruction, and that's just about the same thing. So I'm just going to ditch Jinzo, and it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, I'll just get rid of Mechanical Chaser. Brain control your Kaiku. And we'll tribute it for the Ancient Gear Beast. Get in there for 2,000. And we will set Ring of Destruction, set Brain Control, pass the turn, and I'm going to make my opponent act first before I activate this ring. Just in case of a random, like, Book of Moon or something like that. Though I'm pretty sure we've got the game locked up here. We'll see. Yep, set monster, pass the turn. Go to my turn. We'll flip a Ring of Destruction. Good game, opponent. All right, we got there with the Ancient Gears, and both games that we won, we actually won with the Ancient Gear monster. Pretty awesome. We'll get another one. All right, we're here with our second match. Hopefully we can get another win. I did have to take a little bit of a break between recording these matches to record the first Kuhb draft for the channel. So super excited about that. Hope to get that up soon. We shall see when it's going to be up. This hand's fine. I'm just going to lead on Mechanical Chaser. Set Trap Dust Shoot. We can duo next turn after the Dust Shoot. Want to make sure to get Sinister Serpent or Thunder Dragon or the likes out of our opponent's hand first. Neat. Okay. So I guess we just take the DD Warrior Lady, right? Leave our opponent with a bunch of dead cards. Got the Zaborg, which is, you know, a terrifying card, but, you know, we can deal with it. Totally fine, right? I'm not really worried about any of these cards. Take the Warrior Lady. Get that out of here. Hopefully we don't just delinquent duo away the Zaborg and our opponent primas it back and kills us. We'll see. I mean, we're probably just going to go into Injection Fairy Lily, right? Yeah, they set a card. It's probably the MST. So I'm just going to lead on duo here. And we'll hit this card. Meta, okay. And yeah, we did get rid of the Zaborg. So let's just summon... Yeah, let's just go for damage. We're getting in there. Opponent's shields are completely down. So we'll just attack with this. Declare. We take 2,000. They take 34. Opponent's already at 2,750. If they don't draw something good here, because they go down to 1950, they summon Zaborg, they attack over Mechanical Chaser, I just exile Force and win. Cool. Cool. Deal. But, you know, obviously they do get a draw here, so We'll see, but, you know, Knock, MST, both just completely dead cards. Yep, there's the Prima. You got it. Ah, I see. We get to summon the Zaborg, tribute Zaborg. And this is going to hit me for 550. Okay. I mean, that was pretty good, but opponent does have just 2 dead cards left. We have an exiled force here. Get rid of that Zaborg, pass the turn. Hopefully they don't draw something that's just back-breaking for us off the top. It's another face down. Okay. I'm going to summon Ancient Gear Soldier then. What say you? Alright, unlike to attack. Alright, beautiful. Opponent goes to 650. We've got a brain control. I think we've got this one. Can't summon BLS. Can't do any of that stuff. Alright, we got the game. What are we playing against? No clue. It's likely goat control. We do see Metamorphosis. We saw double Zaborg, which makes me think that it's not. Though I have seen some goat control decks play both. So we're going to bring in these 2 for sure. And we'll bring in the Book of Moons. Cypher Soldier can get out of here. Jinzo's also not the best. But they could definitely be siding in some number of traps and stuff like that. Thinking we are an aggressive deck. And of course we are. So that would make sense to me. What else do we want to get rid of? We can get rid of these dust shoots on the draw. I think that's totally fine. We need to get rid of 1 more card. Honestly, I want to side out the Ancient Gear Column. Maybe we do just side out the Jinzo. We could side out a Brain Control. I think well, Jinzo makes the Brain Control good, right? I like to keep in the Mirror Force. Yeah, let's just side out the Jinzo, I guess. That's fine. If we see that they did bring in a whole bunch of traps, maybe we'll consider bringing it back in. Asan's totally fine. Got Ancient Gear Beast, never mind. We'll see what we're left with. Okay, we don't have the Ancient Gear Beast. Noted. I think I'm actually, yeah, let's just ditch the Brain Control. It's not doing a whole lot here if we don't have a monster to tribute. King Tiger. Love to see that. Summon King Tiger first. And then, do I want to MST to protect it from Battle Trap? If they have a Raigeki break. They have a Raigeki break. I'm going to MST here. Generally not a fan of just blind MSTing. But yeah, we'll hit it. It's a scapegoat. Yeah, that's why I like to summon the King Tiger first. Sometimes control decks do play the Raigeki break. Sometimes they don't. Get rid of the Sangan. Okay. Sangan's not a big deal. Yeah, you can get a Sinister Serpent. That's fine. We'll pass the turn. Set monster. You got it. And a back row. Okay. Oh, Premature Burial. I do like that one a lot. I think now I'll summon out the Gigantes. Okay. Yeah, let's just hack with Gigantes. Whatever. I'm disciplined here. Magician of Faith. Okay. We're grabbing back Delinquent Duo, I would imagine. Alright, we'll attack for 17. I really wanted to hold this tribe, but I guess I am going to summon it now. We'll set Prima. Normal summon tribe. We'll pass the turn. So just completely turn off that Delinquent Duo. Soul Exchange on the tribe. Yep, that's good. We're going to summon Jinzo. Oh, boy. All right. That's why I wanted to hold on to the tribe. I guess we're just going to die now. They can't attack, but... Oh, wait, I have a Prima. Never mind, never mind. Never mind, everything's fine. Activate Prima. Get back tribe. All good. Get rid of the machines. And then we'll attack in for, what is this, 52? Put our opponent to 100? Unfortunate. 100 away from killing, but I think we're gonna get there. And we'll pass the turn. What do you got, opponent? We know there's a Sinister Serpent over there. There's a dead Delinquent Duo, so half of your hand is not good. This turns off just about everything in your deck. Exile Force? Well, I can't really summon that. unfortunately. I'm not going to play scared of a Mirror Force. I'm just going to attack with the Gigantes. I've got lethal here. I'm just going to push it. Book of Moon. Okay. Ah, it's a spy. Okay. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Main phase 2. Flip up King Tiger and declare the effect of Tribe Infecting Virus. Just go ahead and get rid of the spies here. No reason to hold back from that. We can't summon the Exiled Force anyway. Just go ahead and get those off the board so our opponent can't summon like Zaborg, something like that. Snatch Steel Gigantus. That's a good one. Alright. Opponent's fighting. They're at 100 life, but they're giving this a good shot here. Yep, set a monster. Standby phase. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Sorry, opponent. I have the rips of a god. Heavy Storm. I will take that Gigantus back. Thank you. Attack with it. What you got face down there? Spirit Reaper? Oh, boy. Okay. We play on. Snatch Steel. Oh, man, Brain Control's good here. We got a lot of draws that are pretty decent. Giant Rat. Does that get anything that sticks? Serpent down. Set the Rat. I don't think my opponent's really going to want to attack in anything. I don't think Rat gets anything that sticks, honestly. Limiter removal. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to keep attacking into this. So, yeah, Imagines the Serpent. Would actually like it to go back to hand, because if they draw like a Zaborg or something, I want them to have to tribute off the Spirit Reaper. And maybe we can get there with like an attack over the Zaborg or something, because I imagine they're probably going to kill the face down. Because they can just run over the other monsters, but, you know, we'll see. This has become a close game. No, we have like infinite outs to Spirit Reaper in the deck. We just have to draw them. Breaker. Okay. Sure. We lose the Tiger. I wonder if that is Scapegoat. So now we can flip up Giant Rat, ram it into Breaker. Okay, cool. Take 500, go into the deck, get Ancient Gear Soldier. Yeah, and the opponent knows what's up. I guess they may not know what's up, but this limiter removal here is going to kill them. So that would be another kill with the Ancient Gear Soldier if the opponent was going to allow it to. This has been a short video. I'm feeling pretty good. Let's get one more. All right, we're here with the third match. Part of the reason I wanted to play a third match is that last one didn't really have a whole lot of emphasis on the Ancient Gears. It was just kind of a blowout, and I feel like I could have played a little bit more aggressively in that game too, summoning out the Gigantes a little, like a turn earlier. Kind of want to redeem myself on that a little bit, but we still got the match. Totally happy with it. But, yeah. And, you know, I like to play with limiter removal, speaking of. So here we are, playing with limiter removal a little bit longer. We'll summon out Mechanical Chaser. This hand's just cracked, by the way. And we'll pass the turn. Hopefully, Trap Dust Shoot will show us that the way is clear. Oh. Interesting. I guess we just send the Gaff back, right? Sure. Yeah, I mean, this is just like the Skill Drain aggro deck. We have Heavy Storm, but they have Fake Trap. I don't really care about Skill Drain. Send back Gaff. Hopefully they don't MST first. But if they do, you know, we lose our Mechanical Chaser. It's fine. Yeah, Orc is fine. Just going to attack. I will Mirror Force that. If they choose to Book of Moon, that's totally fine. So now they're down to Fake Trap, Skill Drain, MST, Book of Moon. I don't really care about that. Oh, Ancient Gear Beast. is not the best. Do I want to go into Jinzo here? I think the answer is yes, right? Yeah. Well, they do have a Book of Moon. That's fine. I'm just going to summon Jinzo. And then I'll attack. If one of those sets is a Book of Moon, they can flip it down here. But then they have to draw a monster. And if they do Book of Moon it and they draw into a monster, I can just brain control it, sack it for Ancient Gear Beast, be totally fine. All right, here's the Book of Moon. I imagine they drew a monster, right? Knock. Sure, that works too. Okay, so we know Book of Moon's gone. Oh, Delinquent Duo. Do we hold on to that for a turn? Kind of greedy, but that's fine. See if we can get a little extra value out of it, because I'm not super worried about any of the cards my opponent has right now. So why throw it off on a random card that I don't care about? Goblin Attack Force. Skill Drain. Down to 4,600. Take 23. It's probably MST in hand. I would imagine. Oh, okay, now they're just going to set everything. That's fine. Gear Soldier. Well, so it's MST, Fake Trap, Skill Drain. I don't care about any of those cards. Let's just Brain Control. Take your Goblin. Oh, wait, do I have game here? Because this goes up to 26, right? Yeah, 26 plus 23. Sure. Attack with Gaff, and attack with this. And I will Limiter Removal, and you're dead. Another life claimed by Limiter Removal. You love to see it. Okay, so Skill Drain Aggro. Love it. So we're going to bring in... So I like Royal Decree. Do I like Royal Decree? I don't care about Skill Drain, right? I think I just side like it's a warrior deck. Honestly, I could bring in Mobius. Mobius can... I guess Book of Moon is really good here. So we can cut these. Like, they have Fake Trap, but it's probably just there to protect Skill Drain. I just don't care about that. I'd rather just clear their monsters off the board and win. And knowing they have Skill Drain, we definitely get rid of this. Maybe I just don't bring in the Cypher Soldier. Like, it's good against... Well, if they have Skill Drain up, it's not great. I guess I could cut... Just leave in one. Cut the Injection Fairy Lily. That's probably fine, right? Sure. We'll call it at that. If this was, like, more along the lines of the Skill Drain Lockdown Burn decks, sort of like the Gulaz decks, I would like a Royal Decree a whole lot more. But yeah, I think I just want to clear the monsters off the board and go from there. Here we've got the old Pot of Greed hand. You love to see it. Yep, Facilier. I've been very on top of making sure the opponent discards for Graceful Charity. I know there have been a few videos where that that hasn't happened. Generally, I'm either like distracted or just like, tired or whatever. Though, trying to get a backlog built up of videos so that I'm not recording every day, so that I'm just kind of, more energetic. I think makes for better content, plus better play. So hopefully we can work that out. Delinquent Duo, you say? Okay, well, I mean, big fan of Duo Pot of Greed, right? This good? You want a Solemn Judgment? Oh, they're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. I think I'd be okay with that, honestly. Rid of the Tribe. Beautiful. And a Facilier. Okay. Alright, well, here's a Pot of Greed. You want a Solemn Judgment with this one? Gigantes Breaker. Okay, Breaker's good. I love Breaker on a battlefield with DD Warrior Lady, because there's just so much value. You get a plus, and you get to take out their monster. Let's see if we can pull a Solemn out here. Torrential. Ooh, okay. I'm down. I'm just going to set Ring, I think, because it's a chainable. Unfortunately, we don't have an Earth in the grave to go along with these Gigantes, or we could really start punishing. But we're up like 8 billion cards here. Yeah, the opponent's just passing. Mechanical Chaser, that's fine. Always down to draw more monsters in these situations. Summon out the boy. Get in there. Alright, pass the turn. Mechanical Chaser's actually been good here. Like, I think the machine decks are just a little underrated. Limiter Removal is just so good. I don't want to summon Jinzo here. I mean, I kind of do. But it's probably correct. I just, like, no reason to run this into a Battle Trap or something. right? Summon out Jinzo. You got a judgment back there? No? Okay, well. My Ring of Destruction is turned off, but Brain Control plus Jinzo, this game's not going to go very long, if I had to guess. Smashing Ground. Never mind. Okay. All right, we have the outs to Jinzo. I see, I see. Exiled Force. I do not care about that. I'll take 1,000. I'm not going to ring that. Exiled Force of my own, I guess. Cool. Yeah, I mean, we can just chain together Gigantus summons. Get rid of your Exile Force. Special summon this guy. Good. Ring of Destruction. Sure. You may have you may have messed up their opponent. We'll summon another Gigantus out here. And any GGs? All right, we will declare an attack. All right, we got it. So, we did get a kill with Ancient Gear Soldier in game 1, so we're going to count that as showing off the Ancient Gears, though I don't think a single one of them showed up this game. No. Unfortunate, but you got to see Mechanical Chaser. That's cool too, right? Yeah, that's 3 whole matches. That's going to be Meme Deck Monday. Hope you all enjoyed the video. We'll be back with the next one.